Healthcare facilities are like not even trying to limit the spread of illness anymore. It's wild. We've gone backward.
Everything Casey said is on point and true. As a nurse working in an oncology clinic, I think a lot of y'all would be shocked and very disgusted by what is allowed to happen. Let's talk about what I'm experiencing right now. One of the MAs had a fever for 3 days and she worked through it. Why, you ask? Because she ran out of PTO and was told that she would be reprimanded if she kept calling in, despite being sick. Instead of being a responsible adult and having common sense and testing herself for COVID, she went ahead and just worked through it wearing a surgical mask, which we all know is useless at this point. Who knows how many people she infected? Again, I want to emphasize that we work with neutropenic patients where any sort of common day infection can kill them. When I worked bedside prior to the pandemic hitting, nurses were sent home if they just had sniffles and said they had allergies. They were still sent home. That's not a thing anymore. And you want to know how the MA got sick? Because her doctor came to work sick, did not test himself either, and wore a surgical mask and kept taking it off as well. So I went to my boss today and I expressed my frustration, stating that this is not how you protect oncology patients, that this could actually kill them. And she said she agreed with me, but nothing was going to change because it was company policy. And what do you know? There are 3 other employees on my floor who are sick today, and one of them just went home to test herself for COVID. And one of them is a medical doctor, and she wouldn't wear a mask until I forced her to. Literally, the only productive thing that came out of my conversation with my boss is that she said she would escalate to the higher ups that we want HEPA air purifiers throughout the clinic. And just to emphasize how much you are truly on your own right now, my boss also mentioned, well, everybody knows cancer patients are immunocompromised and they should know that they should be wearing a mask everywhere they go. Ignoring the fact that one-way masking is not 100% and that this is a goddamn medical facility and that doesn't matter. It is so reckless and irresponsible and negligent to not wear a respirator when you have any sort of symptom or suspicion that you've been exposed to COVID. So now myself, along with several other employees who are chronically ill, immunocompromised, and or disabled, have to fear for our lives and hope that our one-way masking is enough.